Oh my God. You dirty whore bitch. Yo, I'm live week 12. Von Riparachi, I'm back. Let me you gotta get cozy, man. I'm just jumping into this shit. Just stretch out. I'm back. I know y'all think I'm about to be inconsistent with this shit. Fix that table there. But I'm not, because I'm a real nigga. And we had some wild games last week. I know I'm a little late. Really just been wild busy. I got money to make, places to be, people to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's really what it is, all in all. But yeah, let's jump right into this shit. Clearly, Von Rip, week 12. Let's jump in Lions, Bears, Thanksgiving Day games. We'll jump into that real quick. I'll just wrap that up real quick. It's going to be a quick wrap up, by the way, because niggas got to go. But I could definitely do that. A lot happened last week. Some key games, not really. But anyways, Lions, Bears. Lions O couldn't do shit. Lions receivers couldn't get separation. Bears D still going dumb. Bears O still kind of pedestrian. They were playing with Chase Daniel, but still he's a great backup. Lions O finally woke up at the end of the third, but the Bears D stepped up with a pick to the crib in the fourth. That's right, he took the pick back to the crib late in the fourth. It was like a dagger for them. And the Bears D ended with the end zone pick. And also, Bears got the best defensive celebrations. I think it's been a lot of new defensive celebrations, team, like the whole team involved. I fuck with those. And the Bears, they're really fucking good at that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like to watch that. I like to watch that's the best team in this division. And I like, talk that shit, baby. Talk that shit, Chicago. I like the Bears. I like the Bears taking this. Anyways, the Bears win 23-16. My heart is broken as a Skins fan. So let's go to Redskins Cowboys Thanksgiving Day. This loss broke my heart. I wish our defense shut shit down the way they usually shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I should give Dak Prescott some credit. That nigga was finding open niggas. It was. We just played terrible football in the first. I'm not going to lie to you. We just played terrible. But Preston Smith played great. I like Trey Quinn. Those Amari Cooper touchdowns should have never happened. The first one, Quentin Dunbar he just couldn't handle that footwork. Amari Cooper just cooked us. It's plain and simple. We probably would have won that game had it shut him down. You know what I'm saying? If we really have to have this conversation. But I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to waste no more energy on Skins losses. This is our fifth loss, so you never know. We could maybe turn that 6-5 to an 11-5. You know what I'm saying? 5 more wins, and that's what it turns into. And now we're a good team. So, and I don't see the Cowboys beating the Saints tonight, Thursday night game. I don't see that happening at all. But we'll get to that when it has to. We'll get to that bridge when it's time to cross it. We lost Alex Smith for the season, but Colt was ready. Amari Cooper cooked this. We know that the Cowboys D-line pick. Yeah, that's right. Colt was throwing picks, but that's all. That's okay. The first game you're back, that's okay. Just don't let it happen again. You're in for the rest of the season. You're now the quarter, you know what I'm saying. You're now the leader of this offense. So I don't want to see that shit. But yeah, D-line pick killed our momentum. 31-13 in the fourth. It's never a good sign. That pick after we got the fourth down stop killed us too. That's right. Colt McCoy threw another pick after we got a crucial fourth down stop. I think we scored 1-2, so it was 20-31, 23-31 maybe, or 20-31. And we could have, we could have scored another one, made it interesting. But he threw a pick. And, Skin's still getting hit with the no penalties. The Jordan Reed helmet hit. That shit was crazy. That nigga looked like he was about to sneak the ref. When he threw his helmet and shit, he was about to run up and glass the ref. That shit was pretty hilarious. But yeah, man. It wasn't, because if he would have got hurt, niggas, that shit would have been crazy. We can't lose Jordan for real. But yeah, the Cowboys win 31-23, and it's a learning experience. No more losses. Smooth like that. No more losses. Saints Falcons. Saints O is just too lethal. I think we all know that. I'm surprised the Falcons were actually moving the ball too, though. They was moving that ball. The air game was pretty serious. Falcons got a pick on Drew Brees. Julio Jones fumble was crazy. Julio Jones fumbled. That shit was crazy. I mean, it was 24-3 by the middle of the third, so you can already imagine what the fuck is going on. Clutch tip pick in the fourth by the Saints. Calvin Ridley. What the fuck? Phone fucking up. Yeah, Calvin Ridley fumble on the 1. So you already know they about to score and shit. Long pass, Ridley about to score, about to cross. He getting all the yak, and he gets to the fucking 1 and he fucking fumbles, bro. And then Saints win 31-17. The Falcons just got dominated, plain and simple. Like the score is a little light compared to what the game was. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like that was, I mean, damn. I don't really know what to tell you. Like the Falcons that's another like unpredictable ass team that like beats good teams and then loses. I mean, this was a good team. This was about a game than what I thought. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But either way, they got dominated. There's nothing you can really do. Like if a team's better than you, like that's it, my nigga. Like there's nothing you can really do. Falcons lose. Jaguars, Bills. This was a good game, actually. I should have put it as we're going to go ahead and mark this up as like defensive game, one of the defensive games of the week. I fucked with both these teams. Josh Allen is raw. He was staying in the pocket. He was bombing shit. He was and on target, staying in the pocket, getting crushed, still bombing shit. Jags run game got him a TD, and the Jags was running all over the Bills in the second quarter. For real. 14 up at the half. And the Jags had the ball at the 1 and got no points out of it. It was shit like that. It was like if you got the ball at the 1, you should at least get 3. They didn't even get that with the missed field goal. So Bills got clutch sacks. Josh Allen started running end of the third, early fourth. Josh Allen running all over the fucking Jaguars, man. This is embarrassing Jaguars defense. Once again, this is not what I think about when I think of the Jaguars. I'm not thinking about like fucking Josh Allen running all over you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, Bills won this game fair and square. Bills take it 24-21. But honestly, it was just, I don't know. It's just embarrassing to be a Jaguars fan, really. Like, it's just embarrassing. Like, I would hate to be on that boat. I would hate to be on that wave. I feel bad for my old roommate. This nigga, I know he's going crazy. Like, I'm sorry. After a year like last year, too, like, that's what hurts. Like, after a year like last year, it's crazy. So, yeah, man. Feel bad for the Jags, but oh well, nigga. Browns, Bengals. Let me tell you, this is probably like the most shocking win. We might need that category, like most controversial, like not controversial, but like most shocking win, like a win you didn't expect. Browns whooped that ass. Baker Mayfield played effortlessly. Browns bald had the Bengals skunked by the second quarter, 21-0 by the half. By the second quarter, my bad. But it's 21-0 by the second quarter, 28-7 by the half. I mean, and Browns cooked that ass at home. Browns ended up winning 35-20. Baker Mayfield, Browns Browns D, Bengals nothing. I mean, Joe Mixon did some things, Tyler Boyd did some things, Andy Dalton, and then Andy Dalton left the game. But man, Browns win 35-20. This completely like. Bengals are the exposed team now. Bengals are on the hot seat. Bengals are in the spotlight. We looking at the Bengals like, are they really? These niggas are imposters? You know what I'm saying? That's how we looking at the Bengals. Like, damn, after a start like that, you niggas are imposters for real. Kind of like week 10, week 9 with the Dolphins. Like week 8, we started realizing like, oh shit, the Dolphins, they're fucking imposters. So you have teams like that like start off good, and you realize no. These niggas are fucking imposters. They're not really good. Don't get me wrong. The Browns are a great team. They're going to be great next year. And I just want to see them finish strong. I mean, you never know. Niggas might fuck around and even get to the wild card on some wild shit. So, hey, man, shout out to the Browns, man. Taking that W, 35-20. Big Brown brand. Fuck with me. Raiders, Ravens. Let's go ahead and just skip to that real quick. I'm gonna just go. LeVar Jackson started. LeVar Jackson cooked. Ravens run game was looking impressive. Ravens got an untouched punt return to the crib. Raiders pass game still raw, but he be getting sacked up. Derek Carr be getting sacked up. I'm not gonna lie, he was getting sacked up this game. Raiders D couldn't stop the Ravens O. And that Terrell Suggs fumble, scoop, and score was legendary. Shout out to T Sizzle, man. Shout out to the whole, you know what I'm saying? That's Ray Lewis. That's Ravens 2005 OG member right there. One of the last ones, So Shout out to that, T Sizzle, man, for real. That was beautiful. Also, Judon, new defensive tackle for the Ravens, man, had a sack hat trick, 3 straight plays, 3 straight sacks. That's pretty fucking impressive, man. One player doing that 3 straight times, that's fucking dope. That's a sack hat trick. We need to celebrate D linemen more. They put in work in the trenches. If I see like just overall big man athleticism at the line, I'm gonna call it when I see it. Judon, sack hat trick, sack trick. Fuck with that. That's dope. You wish that nigga was on your team doing shit like that. Anyways, Ravens take that 34-17. LeVar Jackson, the future of this organization. I see it coming now. Patriots, Jets, man. You already know Patriots with the lethal pass game. Jets scored first, though. And it was actually kind of a good game by the half. You know what I'm saying? I think it was tied up at the half. So, but the Patriots run and short pass game killed the Jets. Jets pass game was looking kind of decent. I mean, Josh McCown, he got sacked a lot, though. And honestly, the Patriots D just stopped the Jets at the game. Like, it was just Patriots defense and the Patriots running game. And short pass game, Jets couldn't handle it. Patriots win 27-13. But yeah, I mean, their run game is great. I don't think they get enough credit for the defense. Patriots has a pretty good defense. You know what I'm saying? They're certainly not ass. And of course, you have the short pass god, Tom Brady, and his receivers. You know what I'm saying? And he hits a lot of passes too. So I'm not counting. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, the god of it. He's perfected the short pass game. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole Belichick offense. And then the running backs just had a game. Just had a good game. So yeah, Patriots take that shit. I mean, what else is new? What else is? It's like, yeah, the Patriots beat the Jets. It's like, yeah, like, water is wet. Like, no shit, nigga. Like, obviously, like, we don't have to go downstairs and be, oh, who's winning the Patriots Jets game? Like, we don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the Pats. I mean, what always happens, but it's just, come on, man. We don't got to do all that, man. Anyways, let's skip over to the Giants Eagles. Yes, Giants Eagles. I mean, the Giants dominated the Eagles offensively all first half. Saquon, Odell, Shepard. I mean, just the same. You know what I'm saying? All first half belongs to the Giants. They was cooking until like the end of the second quarter. But all that was Giants Nation. It was like 19-0 or some wild shit. And then, Eagles just couldn't get that O started. Honestly, the Eagles couldn't get that O started. But the Eagles did not look like the team that was going to win this game. They didn't. They did not. But then they take their first lead in the fourth, like in the beginning of the fourth, take their first lead. Giants come back, tie it up by 3, and then the Eagles come back and win by 3. And all I really have to say is this was more of like a defensive game. I mean, Giants got their shit off first half, but second half they were completely shut down. Like, really, Eagles D really stepped up and put that O in position to take that W right away from the Giants. And this is why the Giants are 3-8. This is why, you know what I'm saying, or whatever their record is. Like, this is why. It's shit like this, how you move the ball all first quarter and second quarter, and then comes the second half and you can't even get a first down. It's just things like that, man. All that shit matters. All of that matters. Excuse my smackness. I'm looking at myself like, damn, niggas is smack right now. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's go to 49ers Bucks. Oh yeah. Eagles win 25-22. 49ers and the Bucks. I mean, I didn't even want to cover this game, honestly. I really didn't. I was covering this game. Like, why? Like, what is the point of this shit? Both of these teams are ass. Like, I don't feel like, but fuck it, for the sake of football, I did. And honestly, it was a 49ers struggling to get anything, really. I'm just summarize the whole game for you real quick. Breida had one good TD run and a TD slant pass. And that's all the Niners could really do. Like, the rest of the offense was really shut down. Bucks D-line was rushing the QB all game. The last Bucks TD was just lack of defense by the Niners. And the Bucks D just stepped up and took over, man. I mean, Bucks ended it with some clutch picks, 2 in the game, but it was all Bucks. All Buccaneers, all game. Definitely the Bucks defense definitely takes the shine for this, even though they offense this shit too, because the last touchdown was really just a poor defense by the 49ers. And, I just feel like I'm wasting my time and breath even covering this game because Buccaneers win 27-9, but I really have nothing to say. I mean, Buccaneers D, shout out to you. None of these teams are really going anywhere, but I guess next year we could kind of keep a spotlight on them, maybe. But shout out to the Bucs taking that W. I kind of knew that was going to happen. I think I called that one right, correct. Actually, let me check. I want to check if I called that one correct. I think it's been most of my picks from last week was actually on target. So let me see. Yep, I did pick the Buccaneers. I sure did. And my predicted score was hella close, bro. My predicted score for the Monday night game was 34-14, and the Texans win 34-17. So that's where most of my points came from last parlays, last picks, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Buccaneers win. Then we have our game of the week. I'm going to go Panthers, Seahawks. All around defensive and offensive battle. It was an all-around game. Panthers' run game was super tough. Seahawks' D stepped up when necessary. Seahawks' pass game still lethal. It's Russell Wilson, my niggas. I always tell you. Also, their receiver core is pretty lethal. I'm scared of them. I'm afraid of them. They have a receiver core and they have a running back now. So, this shit is different. McCaffrey, Panthers, man. Putting in that fucking work, boy. That nigga, he was running the fucking ball. I'm telling you, he was running that goddamn ball. And I was like, shit, man, this is a great game. Russell Wilson was on target pretty much most of the game. I tell you, he's one of the most underrated QBs. I don't even have to say more. Gano, late in the fourth, tied up 27-27. Panthers get down to like the 30 something. I mean, like less than 3 minutes on the clock. And Gano missed the go-ahead kick for the win. That the Panthers, Russell Wilson bombs one downfield, and the Seahawks made there to win right before the game ended. Seahawks win 30-27. This is a game of the week, definitely. Shit was great. Impressive to watch. All-around battle. And who got exposed? I guess you could blame the kicker on this one because that's when you got to make all the momentum on your side. Seahawks make the Seahawks work for it. Make the Seahawks come down the field and force overtime. You know what I'm saying? But the way they did it, they took that thing right from your hands. You know what I'm saying? Panthers got robbed, but not by the refs. They got physically robbed. You know what I'm saying? So that shit happens. That shit happened. You got violated. You got that thing taken from you. It's all right. I mean, Cardinals charge. Oh, yeah. I said the score. Seahawks 30, Panthers 27, game of the week. We have a legendary performance alert, man. Cardinals, Chargers. I'm going to just start off by saying Chargers won 45-10 over the Cardinals. Cardinals opening drive was good. They even scored first. They just got sauteed. Oh, yeah. After they just got sauteed after that. I mean, Melvin Gordon took the lead, then scored again, and then the rest was Phillip Rivers highlight tape. I mean, even Chargers receiver core was flawless. I mean, the Cardinals just got cooked. Plain and simple. Cardinals just got cooked. Phillip Rivers looked like a god out there. 28 for 29, 250 yards, 3 TDs. I mean, when you have those type of numbers, you're cooking someone. You're not missing a pass, and like it's the worst that's happening is it's a close game. But yeah, like when you have those type of numbers, you are cooking. You're cooking somebody easily. So 45-10 Chargers over the Cardinals. I don't have to. I've told you they're in the same boat as like the 49ers and the I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like wasting my energy and talking about these bum ass teams. I'm sorry. All right. Next year. I'll give you the energy next year. Right now, you on rebuild mode. I got stretch on neck. No. That's how the Cardinals make me feel. That should just automatically put me to sleep. I can't even begin to start talking about these niggas. As for Phillip Rivers, I already told y'all Probably one of the most underrated QBs in the league right now. Actually, most definitely. You know, I've been saying this. I've been reciting that for a long time. I've been fucking with Phillip Rivers since like '05, nigga. So shout out to him, still doing his thing. And he's not in that like little, Dick Ridery circle. He's not in that like the Tom Brady's and the Aaron Rodgers and he's not really in that Dick Ridery circle, so he doesn't get the shine he deserves. But now this team, this season, they cooking, and you know what I'm saying, he's finally getting kind of the hype. Not really. He should be more hyped. Phillip Rivers should definitely be more hyped. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's all I'm really gonna say about that. Nigga's great. All right, let's go. We have another game of the week candidate or defensive game of the week, but mostly game of the week. We're gonna go Steelers Broncos, and honestly, real defensive game first quarter. Broncos, Lindsey was running that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, Lindsey was definitely running that shit for the Bronx. 10 up at the half. Told you it was a defensive game. Big Ben threw a pick. Keenum and Sanders tie it up for Denver. Big Ben was going deep a lot. It seemed like fucking offensive coordinator was just like, yeah, go out there and just chuck that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they was going deep a lot. They was attacking that deep zone, but the Broncos was kind of holding their own down there. I respect the Broncos defense. I do, especially after watching this game. Yeah, Big Ben went deep a lot. Ryan Connor fumbled, changed a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers, I don't know if they was up, but they were up. They were up, or they tied it up. Oh yeah, Keenum and Sanders tied it up at 17. And then they getting down the field, and then Ryan Connor fumbles and gives the ball right back to the Broncos as the fourth quarter begins. So you already know that shit changed like the whole momentum of the game. And still a lot of time for the Steelers to come back after that, because Steelers take the lead 24-17. So it's still a lot of time, and clutch Denver D-line, nose tackle, gets that pick on the 3 to seal it up. Yeah, that did happen. This nigga Big Ben threw a pick at the 3-yard line as they're about to score, like at the end of the fourth, and a fucking nose tackle picks it off for the game. Like, that's just a terrible way to go out, bro. That's like getting knocked out in front of your girl. Honestly, like if a nose tackle picks it off at the 3 as you're about to score and tie the game up for the dub, for the seal up, like, yeah, that's like you fighting the nigga and like it's a good fight at first, and then like that nigga just knocks your ass out in front of your bitch. That's exactly what, if I was a Steelers fan, I would feel like watching a nose tackle and a fat nigga at that, like a fat ass nigga, like a nigga that you should have definitely beat, like a fat, like out of shape ass nigga, knocks your ass out. So yeah, man, in front of your bitch. So yeah, Broncos take that 24-17. One of the game of the weeks. One of the more impressive wins by the Broncos, honestly. Let's go to Dolphins Colts. This is also a game of the week qualifier because Miami scored first. What did I tell you about this lethal ass Colts offense, though? You know what I'm saying? There's this nigga from the Colts who he got mossed. I forgot who it was, but just watch those highlights. You're not gonna miss it. The shit was nigga got mossed, like literally open field. It was only just them two. It was no way to play it off. Niggas been saying I've been wanting to talk about this because niggas been saying, oh, he got mossed. He got mossed. Let me tell you what moss is, because you new niggas, y'all don't really know a lot about like terms that we used. Moss is when exactly what happened in the Dolphins Colts game when Cuz like caught it over him. If I catch it over you like this, like you're under me and you went up, but I just happened to catch it over you and bring it down, that's a moss. I just mossed the shit out of you. When niggas are like turned around and like these receivers are making like circus catches, but like the DB is turned around like this, like as my back is to the receiver and he still catches it, that's not a moss. That's just like I wrapped around and caught the ball over you. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a moss. That's just like athleticism, I guess you could say. Athleticism and reach. And like, you know what I'm saying? But that's not a moss. A moss has to be over you because that's what Randy Moss really used to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to clear that up because it was annoying hearing like ESPN announcers be like, oh, he got mossed. Like, no, he didn't. Moss is when you go over, not behind. Like, come on. The fuck is this? Anyways, yeah, that nigga got mossed. I mean, Miami's D actually played surprisingly good. Miami had the 24-14 lead in the fourth. Coach O said, fuck all that. Fuck all that, Bobby. Andrew Luck popped off. Luck and Ebron tied up late in the fourth. And the Colts then strike deep as they do, nigga. Colts O, I told you. And hold on. Let me finish this. Colts strike D and take the W with the field goal as the game ends. Colts win 27-24. Colts win 5 straight. Colts are on fire right now. And this is what I was talking about when I was saying the Jags and the Titans, like week 4 and shit. Like, oh no, nigga, it's really the Colts and the Texans. I was definitely wrong about the AFC South, but now that I'm seeing the Texans, that Texans Colts game is gonna be something special. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if they played twice already, but that's just gonna be something special. Yeah, that was a great game, man. That was one of the game of the weeks. And what would I have to say? I think Miami's D just shat the bed. You couldn't really contain Andrew Luck. You couldn't really contain this Colts receiver core, T.Y. Hilton, Ebron. You know, you just have too much. You have too much on your plate. You can't do all that. You're the Dolphins. You know, like it's like at the end of the day, you're the Dolphins. Like we have to really keep it realistic with each other. We have to really have this conversation. Sometimes you really just have to sit down and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, this is who you are. This is who I am. You know, that's who the Dolphins are. You know, they're not. I mean, come on. I think they getting the pick and running it back to the crib for the game. Oh, it's to seal the game. It's the Dolphins. Dolphins don't do shit like that. Yeah, Coach, take that. Let's go Packers, Vikings. I'll just dive right into it. Green Bay scored first. Dalvin Cook tied it up. Green Bay takes the lead at the top of the second. Kirk's on point, on target all game. I'll tell you that much. Stephon Diggs ties it up at 14. A lot of missed field goals. We had some missed field goals this week. A lot of missed field goals this week in general, but in this game as well. Vikings pass game was going to work second half, honestly, and the Packers couldn't really do shit. Couldn't really keep up. That's the real reality of it. Like Packers couldn't keep up with the Vikings. Like they couldn't keep up. Vikings D was like, no, you're not doing that. Vikings D line was Sack City. And Aaron Rodgers overthrew a wide open Adams for a touchdown. So that's Vikings win 24-17. That's a fair and square win for the Vikings. Did I call this one as well? I have to actually check. I feel like I went with the safe pick on this one. And I think I don't know. I think I might have went with the I went with the Vikings on that one too, because I just kind of felt that coming. I was like, I don't really trust the Packers to win. They're not that good. Aaron Rodgers is very overrated, and yeah, they're definitely not winning that NFC North. You know, probably finished third place. You know, so it's good. Like I said, I love to see the Packers lose. So good win. Great receiver core. Vikings probably have arguably the best receiver core in the league. Very arguable. And Kirk Cousins definitely deserved that. You know, he should. Like I said, I'm curious to see how this team season ends. That's my new thing. After week 13, I'm curious, or after week 12, I'm curious to see how teams I'm interested in seasons end. That says a lot about the team. So like I said, Vikings win 24-17. And let's go to the last game of the week was the Texans Titans. And I'm gonna say, man, I'm very ashamed. I'm very disappointed at just this Titans team in general. You know, I mean, you know, it's just the inconsistency it's what's really crazy. You know, don't get me wrong. They start with the field goal and a 61-yard TD. They up 10-0. And then the Texans D stepped all the way up for the rest of the way. Even had to stop at the 1. You know, Lamar Miller gets a 97 TD yard rush. Texans spread that lead out some more, 24-10 by the half. Texans D line was Sack City. Titans closed the lead a bit, but it didn't matter because Deshaun Watson cooked them niggas right after with like a 40-yard run. Texas D then forced a fumble for the game. Texans win 34-17. But this was really a chance for the Titans to shock the world and like end the Texans streak and, you know, kind of step up in the AFC South, kind of like be a contender. You know what I'm saying? And they just couldn't do it. You know, you beat the Pats, you beat the Eagles, you beat good ass teams. And don't get me wrong, this is a good ass team. I just feel like this game should have been better. This game should have been closer. Titans O-line, Titans O in general just need to be better, honestly, to me. I'm telling you right now, they step up when they want to. They step down when, I don't know. I mean, the Texans are great. That's a great team, but I'm just disappointed in the Titans in general. And hopefully, we'll see how this is another team that I'm interested in how this season ends. I don't really know, man. The Titans, I don't really know. I really don't. I just don't know about them. It's sad. It's just sad looking at them. It's like everything. I have all the pieces. That's what's fucked up. I have all the pieces. It's just shit. I don't know, man. Good win for the Texans, and I'm very interested in how their demise comes, because there's a lot of demises about to come. I hope you know. It's like the beginning of the end for niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas are really about to meet their demises soon, and that's my favorite part of this shit. When we start seeing who's really real, who's really reffed up. Who's the ref is just, you can tell the ref is doing everything for, and teams like that, man. Niggas gonna get exposed. Niggas about to meet their demise. Playoff time. I'm starting to smell it. I'm starting to smell the wild card. Yeah, I'm starting to smell that, baby. So can't wait for that. Let's go ahead and do our pick'ems and parlays, baby. And I'll start right here. Haven't even looked at next week's schedule. I usually don't. Too busy for shit like that. But do it for you. And let's start. Saints Cowboys tonight. Who in their right mind is picking the Cowboys? If you pick the Cowboys, you're a fucking idiot. Point blank, period. Stop watching football. Stop betting. Don't ever bet again. If you're picking the Cowboys for this game, slap your mom. Just slap your mom. You don't deserve this. Ravens, Falcons, easy Ravens. Falcons like to play when they want to play. Ravens, brand new Lamar Jackson. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with them. Bills, Dolphins. I'm going to have to go Bills, especially after what the Josh Allen did to the Jaguars last week. I'm definitely going to have to go Bills. Bears, Giants. I'm definitely going to have to go Bears. I think the Giants only have offense, and the Bears defense is going to shut that shit down. So I'm going Bears with that. Broncos, Bengals. I'm going to go Broncos. I just feel like they're the better team. I think it's over for the Bengals. I think their hype is done with, even though I am interested in seeing how their demise comes. I think it's over for them niggas. Browns, Texans. Whoo! Browns have a chance to ruin things, to end the streak. God damn it, Browns. I want to see it. I'm going to pick the fucking Cleveland Browns. I want to see the Cleveland Browns end this fucking Texan streak. I'm getting tired of these fucking Texans. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting tired of them. Go Browns. Get that fucking W. Rams, Lions. I'm going to easy one. I'm going Rams on that one. Cardinals, Packers. I'm easy one. I'm going Packers on that one. Colts, Jags. It's going to be a good one, but I'm going Colts. They're just the safer pick. Panthers, Buccaneers. This is another good game. This is another game, but I'm going Panthers. I'm definitely going Panthers. Jets, Titans. I feel like, didn't they play before? I could have sworn they played, but they haven't. So I'm going to go Titans unless Sam Darnold is playing. If Sam Darnold, I don't really know this. I don't know his injury or nothing. So if he's not, I'm just going to go Titans. Like I said, Titans like to lose to teams like the Jets, though. So we'll see. Chiefs, Raiders, easily going with the Chiefs. Vikings, Patriots. This is going to be a beautiful game. This is going to be a great game. But I'm going to go with the safe pick, which is the Patriots. Even though the Vikings have a strong possibility of winning that game, all they have to do is show that defense. But I'm going to go with the Patriots just because that's the safe pick. Just because that's the safe pick. We got 49ers, Seahawks. Definitely easily going with the Seahawks. And probably the game of the week is Chargers, Steelers. And I'm going to go with the Chargers, man. I'm going to go with the Chargers. And should I change my Vikings, Patriots one? I'm going to change my Vikings, Patriots one. I'm going to go Vikings taking that. And my Chargers, Steelers is going to be the Chargers. And then we have us playing on Monday night. Even though we're some shit on Monday night, I'm going to go with us because it's never too late to change, baby. And I'm saying we score some shit like 31-20. 31-20 is how the Redskins beat the Eagles. I just submitted my picks. And there you go, baby. That's been week 11 wrap up, or week 12. I'm sorry. I am smacked right now. That's kind of why the energy was kind of low. Like I said, I'll come back next week and put in that fire. I've been real busy running a lot of errands and shit, so you already know. But I'll be back, my niggas. And stay golden. Stay real. One love. Yeah.